In the last video, we created a source for an article from WebMD. It was called, Does IQ Test Really Measure Intelligence? Now I want to take the piece of information that I found in that article, and I want to create a note about that. And the great thing about NoodleTools is it lets me do that right from this page. If you look over to the far right where it says note cards, you'll see that I have 0 note cards from this source, but I have a link here where I can click on New. So when I click on New, it pops up a screen where I can put my notes. And importantly, this is already populated right here where it says source. It already connected my note to my source. Now, I don't really need to mess, for this project, I don't really need to mess with the title. I'm only going to be doing 3, maybe 4 or 5 pieces of information. I can look through those pretty easily. I want to use a title if I'm doing a big project, but right now I don't need to worry about that. Here it says copy, paste, and annotate. So it says capture the author's words and images, get the quotes and attributions right. I'm going to go back to my source. And remember here where I highlighted, oh, it disappeared, but that's okay. I can find it again. It was this quote. In fact, I'm going to take the whole paragraph. It's that quote, Control C, and I'm going to literally drop it right into my note card. Okay. I already have my URL used in my source, so I don't need to mess with that. Page number is a little bit important right now. So I want to go back and remember, in a print source, we're going to use page number, but we don't have a print source. We have a paragraph. So in this article, this one's a little tricky. In this article, there are a number of paragraphs. I'm literally counting the paragraphs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I go to the second page. There's paragraph 11, paragraph 12, paragraph 13, and my highlighted stuff is in paragraph 14. So I'm literally counting the paragraphs down. That's how somebody's going to understand, how somebody's going to find this. Now that's supposed to be a page, but I don't have a page. So I need to tell my reader that it's not a page. I need to put PAR period to tell them that it's a paragraph, not a page. And I'm going to indicate that it's paragraph 14. In my own words is my opportunity to paraphrase this quote. So I have this big long quote over here, and I can choose to use it as a quote, but I can also choose to paraphrase that quote here. I'm not going to spend the time doing that for this video, but that is an opportunity for you to do paraphrasing. And we'll talk about that more as the project goes on. But for right now, that's really what you need to do for your card. Make sure you save and close it. Now, if you look at my source and come over here to note cards, now I have one note card there. That's the one I just made. I can create a new one that'll attach to the same source, or I can come back and I can open that note card, and now I see what that note card looks like. That'll come in really handy when I show you a little bit later how you take those notes and import them into just a regular Google Doc. There's a really efficient way in NoodleTools to take all of your notes together and just drop them into a Google Doc, and you already have most of your paper written. That's another really awesome aspect of this. So, okay, I think we are about done with this one.